has spoken publicly about
depression
and all. Have you ever been through any of such, amidst all the brouhaha that goes around? Have you had to resort to any person for a counselor or a psychiatrist or just to talk and just let it all out?
No. Never.
Okay, Jay, I finally found what I was talking about earlier. So this is what made some females in the industry feel disrespected. This is the post. She says, if you don't agree, I am the queen of GH music. I don't know what the other word is, but the story talks about how you said you're the queen of GH music and you shouldn't be compared to any female in Ghana. You can't be compared, however, to Beyonce. And I remember when I was at my former media house, it became a big issue where other females who had preceded you were brought into the conversation. And it felt as if you were downplaying everything they had done and said, in all of your faces, whether you like it or not, I am the queen of GH music. And at that time, I think you had just done 2 or 3 years or so in the industry. And people said, what happened? Why do you want to, come take queenship when people preceded you? So that's what I was looking for earlier. That's it. No, please let the answer.
No, I'm not sure. I just want to answer so that when she answers, I don't have to interject her. Isn't that what male artists do? We literally fight for the throne. I'm the king of dancehall. I'm the best rapper. Do you think that's literally what we do?
But do you think that at this point, and I'm just using it for basis of
since they're underground rappers, they say they are better than Sarkodie today, this morning on their Facebook.
Even with all the strides he's made, and of course, when he had made a lot of strides at the time, she was saying making these comments. If Black Sherif at the moment comes to say, I'm the king of GH music, we won't say that's all the male artists do. We'll get upset. That when did you show up?
Okay, so hold on. Let's find out. Let's find out from her.
Well, I just wanted to add that.
It's just one of. Look, let me just post.
That's what I'm saying. That sometimes I think she just feels excited. Let me just go and stare, something.
No.
Well, she's here. Let's hear the breakdown.
First of all, the Queen of Ghana Music was a title my fans gave me. And when Empire, they gave me that title, and I was like, okay, if you guys see me as the Queen of Ghana Music, then I will take it. And so that right there was just to confirm the fact that, yes, I have accepted that title because my fans gave that title to me. And I feel like everybody is entitled to call whatever they want to call themselves. You can decide to call yourself the queen of media or the queen of
rich.
That is what you think, but somebody might say, hey, I rich. So I think giving yourself titles there, everybody's entitled to do so. So other female artists who feel like they are also, and I feel everybody is a queen. They are all queens. I was talking about myself, so they can also call themselves queens.
You don't think they deserve to feel offended?
I never mentioned anyone's name. I was just making a statement and affirming to the fact that my fans have given me that title.
Exactly.
Minisani.
Who's the most beautiful woman in this space right now?
I don't know.
It's whoever says she is.
Is that it?
So no, you said you don't know. Let me ask Wendy. Wendy, who's the most beautiful woman in this room right now?
I think we're both beautiful.
You see?
Political.
Me. Ask me. I'm the most handsome. Yeah. That is me. Jay,
boo.
You say the same.
Definitely.
There's nothing wrong with that.
But I find past you people.
I like that. You understand? So we are entitled to what we, to push our brands. Because if I ask you who's the most experienced, who's the most intelligent, you have to be saying you. Who else?
Even if I'm not?
No, you cannot be. I'm the first man God created. I don't care about Adam. I don't care. I don't even know the guy. I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? So you have to.
He doesn't care about.
But now Adam self-shock.
You have to own it. If you realize it's a competitive space. And there's room for everybody.
There's no space for modesty, bro.
Thank you. And it's part of the game. Yeah. I'm not sure if she had said that. Maybe you have to read it.
She said, don't compare me. At this point, nobody should compare her to any female in the industry. She can actually be compared to Beyonce.
That's the standard she set for herself.
So how about the Alicia Keys and all the others that are in the States? She actually went to the Queen. So I don't know why would anybody. I don't think it will be, it's just words and encouraging yourself and putting yourself in that space. There's no disrespect.
Okay, so let me just back Miss G for a split second. the president of a country cannot be seen saying certain things because of title. Is that where you're coming from?
No, I don't get you.
Because who she is.
The president of a country cannot. He is not allowed to do that.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
But you know why?
Yeah, I know why we bring president.
Exactly. Do you know why? the president. Yeah, the president.
Why do you look at my side?
The president of the country serves at our pleasure.
No. I'm just saying that certain roles become because you're a public figure. Example. Let me give you an example.
Okay. Don't use the president.
No. I'm using myself. I had an issue with I had an issue with this Abraham Matter thing where I expressed just. Because he said a thank you thing.
You and I and Alexis Bill went through that. Yeah. I forgot. That's how I got to know your senior brother.
So that was an expression of self, but people felt that for who you are and where you sit.
What did you say exactly?
So when the guy went on stage and he said,
thank you.
I was like, I like the way he said the thank you. That's what I said.
That's all he said.
I actually did this mimicking with Lexus Bill. I remember.
Yeah,
we had to apologize for that
drill. So that was just so people saying that for where you sit, this is a kid. Where you sit, you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be all kinds of opinions. Fine, my hands raised, no problem. He passed. So I'm back into Miss G's point that is it because probably of where she sits as an artist that to need to make such a comparison. It feels like the ones before you have been sidelined or
relegated.
Is that's what I'm just trying to find out.
But I never mentioned anybody's
name. No. I get nobody's name was mentioned. Yeah. But the question in retrospect is like, okay.
Shots at everybody.
So it's shots at everybody, like throw shit at everybody. So is that what it came across at us?
I think the question is...
Yeah, I'm asking is that what it came across as?
Well, that's basically it. For me, it almost looks like me walking around and saying, look, I am the queen of this space.
Should be compared to Oprah.
Where I should be compared to Oprah. And it's almost like a certain Dorinando came before me. There's Jessica before me. There's this before me. What's the respect I'm giving them? What am I trying to say? Like, to hell with all of them in the minds of a lot of people. And again, you know what even made it worse? And I'm sure that we'll move away from this. We've dwelled on too long. She went to perform and she says, if you don't understand, she used the gown word, She said,
She had a song like that, so it was all right. She was referring to the song. Now check this out. It's a yardstick. We all need to measure ourselves to something. So I ask you, who do you want to be like? You say Oprah. So if you say you want to be Oprah and you say people should compare you to Oprah, it means you're walking that road. It's not like you're looking at maybe an Anama McBrown or a Dorinando or anybody else. You're looking to go there. And there's nothing wrong if we all had ambitions.
Yeah, we don't need to force modesty down everybody's throat.
Yes.
Okay.
Wherever I am going to go, I will make sure I pay homage. I give respect to the Beckers, to the legends like Akose Japan, to the Efias, obviously, because they definitely paved the way for us. But me saying I should be compared to Beyonce, I think Bulldog already said it. I see her as my mentor. And so definitely I am learning a lot from her, and she is the person I would definitely like to be, in future. I'm walking her footsteps.
How many years music now? Not at the age 14. I'm talking after the breakthrough.
Professionally,
yeah.
4 years now.
4 years. Wow. 4 solid years of the making of Wendy Shay. I mean, that is a lot of years in music. As we look at the number of songs you've released and the hits and and the cashing out, which we'll come into later on, the bank account. We'll talk the bank account. Let's backtrack to your catalog of music. Let's talk about your writing, your inspiration behind it. Some of the hit songs you brought, the making of the music. Some people say that Bullet writes the songs.
We do co-write. Okay. I co-write with him. Sometimes too, I write by myself. Sometimes too, I have a team I write with. Let's say, for instance, this new EP that I'll be releasing on the 11th of
November.
No, 11th of November. Exactly. I wrote all the songs with a wonderful songwriting team called Hit Bakery. Hit Bakery.
Bakery. Hey, they bake the hits. Hey.
Exactly. So I came together with these wonderful, amazing songwriters, and we created the magic, So, yes, that is it.
Which song has been one of your favorites in the making of the making process and the product itself within the past 4 years?
All of them have these memories they bring me, and all of them give me a different kind of energy.
Pick two for me.
Okay, I'm going to say Survivor, and which one? Actually, I already said all of them, but she said I should choose my favorite two. You know, the making of that song. So Survivor, and I will go with maybe Uber Driver, my first song, because it was like a lot of people were there, and the first take, bam, and it was done. Yes, exactly. And Survivor was more of something personal, so I went within me, and I created from this space where, this dark and calm atmosphere.
Talk about the Survivor, like, and the one that you were sitting on the that's a recent one, right?
Yeah, the one in the bush.
Warning.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
and then,
Warning was also very interesting. Yeah, because I felt free to expel every anger and
what was this anger?
Speak my mind.
What was this anger?
Who was this anger?
What was the anger?
Oh, I mean, didn't you guys hear the story?
No.
It's a long story.
So let's make it sure we have enough time.
Somebody took your word.
Okay, you already said that. It's just me coming at someone who did me wrong.
Was it closure? Was it just a song, or did the song serve a purpose for you as closure?
No,
happened.
Yeah, I was telling a story, right, from Survivor, told my story, and then I came,
So you wrote those two songs by yourself?
Right to the person who did that to me. Exactly. So all of those songs were very, very personal to me. So, excuse my language, but I had to really
talking about the language, that's something that upsets some people. I know some people like it. I just wait for that part to use some of the foul language.
This is the one with you set up the table in the middle of the street.
Yeah, they just showed that on the screen. That's it on the screen.
I like this move.
Did you write the one before? Did you wrote it yourself, the Survivor, everything, or you?
But it was
did it with Bullet?
He
went through it.
Yeah,
okay.
Because obviously even if I should write a whole song, I'll always let Bullet, because I call him the king of songwriting. He has it, so I'm really grateful for
that song. I was going to give it 100%, and then I took some 1% and gave it 99, because you were doing well till you messed up the rhyme. You said monkey.
Look at that, John. Monkey. Junkie.
Now look at that boy. Monkey. He reflects on me. Junkie.
Good. Go on.
Wendy, Mate.
The Mati, right?
No, piqué.
Yeah.
She has said the call. The call from me, yes.
Yeah.
For me, the rhyme. So, because she was doing back. So, there was no, because once you say Mufrea,
but I was ending.
Yeah, but still,
I said
for me.
One PK.
Okay, no. That's your
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. 1%.
So
1%,
No, anytime I hear the song, it takes me out. That's how it takes me out. Because she was like, because you say, Mufrea, 1 PK. But then you go to the chorus.
You know what? You know what wins both? What you did and what Bull is saying. If the call was the ad lib, he wouldn't be pissed. So 1 PK may call. 1 PK,
the call would have been lib. Yes,
you understand it. That's what he means. So that like a listener following the rhyme
is
naturally expecting that.
These are things I listen.
Yeah, but I mean, 99% is not.
It's not bad at all.
Featuring Bulldog.
99% is a big deal, But I particularly was worried. The introduction of the song was at the VGMA, and you did a live performance with that, and we're sitting down there, and all these big words were being thrown at us, and we're like, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, Wendy, Shay.
So
there are dignitaries among us, and not everybody felt comfortable with some of the, in quote, foul words that are in the song. How do you get concerned about the segment of the market that you're targeting, and whether you're hoping to get other segments because that song was a domestic violence song, and yet the wording of the song doesn't permit some sanctimonious people to want to preach it in places that they would have used a message to create awareness about domestic violence. I don't know if I'm making sense with the way I phrased the question.
Of course. First of all, with this song, I wanted to be real as I can be, because when a woman is devastated and is going through any type of abuse in a relationship, these are the words, these are the things we think about. This is really what we want to tell that. Okay, you wanted to.
She was about to say that.
You know what I'm saying? These are the words you want to tell this person, and I felt like sometimes as an artist you should be as real as you can be. Yes, I do take all of that into consideration. Exactly. But I'll say that lessons learned. Definitely, that is why I did those renditions. I fixed new words. I performed it today, and obviously you didn't hear any swear words. So definitely, I got a lot of feedback, and I was like,
because it's a beautiful song. I love the song. The foul words just didn't. I was cringing because we had dignitary seated there, and I was like, no, domestic violence song. It's a big deal. We could use it to create awareness, but we won't create awareness with this foul words. So I'm glad that you did other renditions, and I hope that it goes beyond our shores, to preach, or goes beyond Accra to create awareness about domestic violence.
There's a song by Warren G and stuff. It's so much cuss words that when you listen to the clean version,
it doesn't make sense, eh?
It's like
you don't like it.
All through. Back to that table. It was a very powerful statement. I want to talk about it real quickly. That just take us through. Was it coincidental that it was shot outside the country?
Which one was
the one with the table?
Having dinner in the walkway.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just being creative.
Okay.
I'm a creative person, and I thought it was a very beautiful spot for me to just, I just wanted to send the message.
You didn't leave town to go film that. You didn't leave town to go.
I was there.
For sure.
No, I'm just saying that you were there for other.
That's not the reason why you traveled.
Is that the reason why you traveled?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry. My bad. I'm sorry. No, I actually was on a mini tour. So I had played Belgium, Italy, Düsseldorf, Hanover. So this was in Milan, Italy. And after playing the show, we went there to have some.
This is
some
content.
And I saw the scenery, and I was like,
let's do it.
I want to send a message like, I'm really minding my business, and I don't care whatever's
Anybody's saying.
But there's a GH version of this, right? The one you were in the bush.
That was
That's Survivor.
No. That is the original, the visualizer.
Yes, okay.
This was just,
like added content.
Yeah. Because I felt that one.
Who gave you the table?
The table and the food. Did you bring it along?
No.
Oh, it's from the restaurant you had?
Yes, exactly, the restaurant.
When you told the restaurant people that...
It sounds very like, I think you say, dumb question, but I'm actually wondering who you spoke to and said, I'm going to shoot a video, and this is me, I'm going to do it. Can I borrow your table? Give me some drinks, some food. And then they go like, because it's a restaurant, and they would not just get up and give you
like
stuff.
that out there.
Yeah, I talked to them, and I showed them my following, and they were like, okay. So they were like, okay, cool.
Did you give them any shout outs? Did you tag the place?
I bought food. I mean,
that's enough, right?
The champagne wasn't free, so yes.
Speaking of
just gave me
beyond the shows and all that's going on, and like pushing socials and all that, how are you on the streams? I want to know from you. I don't want to go and Google and check anything. How are your streams doing? Where's your listenership? How are your songs performing? Do you think like streaming is streaming is like one of your strong output points when it comes to connecting with your fans?
Okay, so right now I am building my streaming platforms. I'm doing very amazing over there. I have over 42 million streams on Boomplay alone. I have on Spotify over 200,000 monthly listeners. I mean, it keeps growing. It keeps growing. And Survivor is a song that really cut across. It was topping charts in Swaziland. It was on number 1 in Swaziland, in South Africa, in Kenya, Uganda. So, you know.
Where do you want to go? Following the Swaziland?
You need to go there.
Exactly. Like what on your list? I know Bullets probably got it planned out. There's a document somewhere.
Right. But definitely, you know, it's all part of the plans when I release my EP.
Okay.
Because we have, you know, my EP is a different side of Wendy Shay, a more matured and
title of the EP,
sophisticated. Sorry,
title
Enigma.
Oh, I saw it on your DP with the
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that what features the Heaven?
Yes,
that's off the EP.
Yes, right. Heaven.
Are you done?